Hello everybody, welcome to the Spatials. What is Spatials? It is a... Let's start a new game. It is a kind of combination RPS, space station, or not RPS, RTS, space station management kind of game. A little bit of sim elements, that kind of thing. I think you guys might like it because it's a pretty neat little game. Let's jump right in here. So it says, "Greetings, officer. Your outstanding work as a rank 5 bureaucrat has been noticed by your superiors, and you've been chosen to build and lead a new station in an uncharted corner of the galaxy. Explore the surrounding systems and their planets, discover their resources, and deal with any opposition. You have the trust of the Human Federation." And so we're in. And this is our little tutorial bot, which we're just going to minimize. And so this is where you start. You start with this little space station area. We can expand it, we can build on it. We have the options to add, those are removing floors, removing objects, but we can add corridors, which your little space feet people there, let's zoom in on them. Your little space dudes could walk around in. We can add gates and security gates to restrict access. We can add spaceport to bring visitors here. Warehouse to store things. Then we have living quarters, which is probably the first thing we're going to be looking at putting in here. Then if you go to the other tab, these are the areas that we can unlock. Level 6 through 10, 11 through 15, and so on and so forth. If we zoom in on it, we can see there's a number of systems in here. And each of these get unlocked as we complete things within the planetary systems. So that is the one with the little exclamation point over it is the one we would have to, the mission we would have to complete in order to unlock the next sector. But we can go and explore all these planets. There's also here with the little 6-armed creature over it is a planet where we can send some ambassadors, and that helps us collect resources from the planets. If we click on the planet, for example, we can do the mission. And these are our 5 people that we start out with. So they would be our mission team, and we can go there and explore the planet. Or once we have done that, we can purchase the rights to resources, and we get some of them every few minutes, every kind of cycle. And the amount that we get is, I think it's always the same, but the time it takes for us to get them is reduced based on the number of diplomats that we have here. So if we have 3 diplomats, this, like if we have 1, I think this goes down to 6, and if we have 2, it goes to 3, and then with 3, maybe 1.5 or something. I think it gets halved every time. I'm not sure what happens if the higher level diplomats you send, because they can level up as well. So if you have a level 1 diplomat, it goes to 6. Maybe if you have a level 2 diplomat, it goes lower. I'm not sure. But that's something we can explore. The next screen these are called contracts, I believe. Let's close the tutorial guide so we can assign officers to them. We could either select them individually or just choose whatever. Costs some of our credits. That's this number up here. You start with 10,000. So it starts some of our credits in order to take the contract, but then we get some resources out of it and experience points, and depending on who you send, you have a better chance of success. So it's all kind of neat. It's an easy way to collect, to get some experience for some people, or just some quick resources. These are our crew members. Currently we have one Dr. Aldridge Fitzhugh. This charming gentleman with a wonderful white man's afro. And Cadric Heinreiter. Craig Bearer, kind of looks like Geordie LaForge with white hair. Gail Liskey is our engineer, and our scientist is Luther Shurtick. So that is the crew, and we can edit some of the things there. This is the career, so they level up over time, and as they level up, they get new requirements. So right now, they just need sleep, which actually, you know what? Let's get building on that. So let's put down a corridor. Let's have it come out this way. Let's just build a long corridor. And then we're going to need a barracks. So we'll put down some floor. here. Maybe coming this way. We don't need a big room for the barracks. Well, it depends on how many people we get, I guess, but I think that's probably enough. And let's go back to the corridor, and we'll add a corridor there so that it connects. Corridors can only connect to the flooring, I think. I don't think you can have two floors next to each other, but you can have, like, a corridor separating them. So I don't think you could put a different... Well, maybe you could. I want to stop that. Shift clicking deletes planned expansions. So all of our little guys are running around here building stuff. They're putting in the flooring and the corridors. Then we're going to want them to put some beds in here. So we select bed, and then we can place it there. And you can kind of turn the direction it's pointing. I think it matters. I'm not sure. They do kind of stand and approach it from an obvious direction, so they'll come at it from that way. So if we put the bed there and there. Let's put another one there. And another one there. And another one there. And another one there. So there we go, we got some beds they can sleep. Let's go back and take a look at what was going on over here. So like I said, they get different needs as they level up. So right now they only need sleep. When they get to level 3, they're going to need food. When they get to level 5, they're going to need beverages. This particular person will want juice at level 6. Then at level 8, hygiene becomes necessary. At level 11, they want basic soap. So these are things you have to manufacture as well. So you have to build a kitchen to manufacture food and drink and all that kind of thing. If we go over to this one, these are just the messages that we get, alerts and whatnot. But in here is kind of a tech tree. So you start out with logistics and living. And we have the ability to unlock factory, I think, as we begin. Yeah, we got 500 credits, so we can immediately unlock factory. But then we need to complete missions on planets in order to get research points to unlock further things. So in order to get access to the food, like the recipes for food and the way to serve food and distribute food, we need to unlock Hall. And to unlock Hall, we need 2 research points. To unlock Service, we also need 2 research points. And this sells supplies for living in space. I think this depends on getting visitors. So if you have visitors coming in, you can sell them these things. And kind of expand your space station in that kind of a direction. And Tech Tree actually looks fairly extensive. Like, there's a lot of things in here, it looks like. So, we've got a long, kind of a long way that we can go here, building stuff and expanding the base. And then that's just help. So this is the game. We've got the basic thing set up here. What we're going to need to add now, I think, is a warehouse. So let's add warehouse. How much room do we got over here? Let's put a warehouse, let's say that size. I would like to go... Yeah, we can go one more. Make it an odd number. And let's extend the corridor. Did I just ruin it from being... No, it's right there. So let's put the corridor there. That'll connect to the warehouse and we can start filling that up. Down here you can see we have these inventory slots. So right now we only have 8. And then in the warehouse we can build... that is what I did here, right? Let's cancel that for a sec. Make sure I am putting down a warehouse. Yes. So in the warehouse we can build pallets. And they will add additional spaces down here for inventory. So things we pick up on missions, things we earn from missions, rewards, that kind of thing. They take up the room down here as well as in the pallets in the warehouse. The other thing we're going to want is a recycler. So any trash items that we get, things that we don't really need, things that are kind of pointless, or, you know, we all have better gear, things like that. We can put it in the recycler, and it'll turn it into new items. So once we get this stuff going, we'll put a recycler in here. How about right there? Have it facing the door. I don't think it really matters, but... because I think it's just interactions... like, you specifically interact with it, not your little dudes and dudettes. They do move a little bit slow, and I don't believe there's any way to stop or speed up time. So you're kind of at the mercy of how quickly and how many people you have and how quickly they can work. We're going to need some pallets. So let's put one right there. I don't think these matter for direction purposes. We'll just fill up that whole wall. There we go, and as you can see, we're filling up with spaces down here. We probably don't need that much room yet, but may as well have it. So, since we got the warehouse done, we got the sleeping quarters done, let's go... oh, stop that. I don't want to do that. There we go. Let's go on a planetary exploration mission. So we are currently there. That's our home on that asteroid. That's the one that will complete the area, but let's go here first. Viso Makan. And this is all randomly generated. I think all of it's randomly generated. The home might be the same every time. I'm not sure if the asteroid's the same or not. It's a little too kind of generic looking to really tell. But the planets are different every time, it seems like. So every system seems to be procedurally generated. Let's go here. Viso Makan, an arid planet, exploration mission. Completing this mission will get us 1 research point, a random level 1 starred item, which I'm not sure what the star is. I guess it means a special item. We get 52 slime and 265 credits. So let's take our people there. And there we go. Complete the objectives on this planet to spawn a boss with a chance of a high-quality drop. So, anytime you click around, your whole team moves. So it's, you don't get to individually move one person. But you can walk around on the surface of the planet here. Can we move around on our own? No, I think we have to have... yeah, you can't really move the camera around on your own. So there's our target. We got to kill 9 pirates. Each of our people has a special ability, too, so let's just back off for a second. Jordy LaForge looking dude here, he's our strategist, so he has a rifle. So he can shoot 1 shot every, I think, 2 seconds or so. In this radius, it's usually enough damage that it'll kill 1 enemy. Then we have our engineer, who can throw a grenade. Take out a bunch of people at once. No, I wanna cancel that. What is this guy? Oop. Used up his ability. I'm not sure what... that's our diplomat. I think he immobilizes people. Like, it stops people in their tracks so they're frozen in place. And then our doctor can heal people in our group, and our scientist will refill their energy, because you have health and energy are your 2 kind of bars to worry about there. So let's move in here a bit. Let's try to snipe that guy. Draw his attention. No, we're kind of out of range. Move a little bit closer and try to draw his attention. Yeah, he'll probably approach us now, so we'll just snipe him off. He's down. Let's approach a little bit closer. Actually, you know what? Let's run in. Get a lot of people's attention, and then run out. They're going to take some shots at us. But they'll follow us and pool together a little bit. And then we can run in with a grenade and take a bunch of them out. And then click that guy. So clicking on the enemy will cause your team to start shooting at them. People who have guns. Not everybody has a gun right now. Not everybody starts with a gun. I don't think our diplomat has a gun. And I don't think our scientist has a gun. So let's just take that out. And you can see we're picking stuff up as we go. So far we picked up 7 bugs and 3 slime just from being in here. These guys are friendly. Sometimes it's friendly. These guys are human settlers, so they're not going to attack us. You could kill them. I don't know what difference it would make. I tend to avoid doing it because you're probably not supposed to kill them, so I'm just going to hold off. Now we need to destroy the factory, which will be over here. So let's take out that guy. Back away a little bit. Come back in with the rifle and shoot him. And then just run in, get a bunch of attention, run out. And take them all out with 1 grenade. So now we just gotta destroy these things. There we go. So each time you fire your weapon, it uses up a little bit of energy. Different weapons use up... There we go. Different weapons use up different amounts of energy. Boom. There we go. You know what? Oh, let's pause for a second. I'm going to turn down sound effects a little bit. That thing is a little bit confusing too. If you go to the options mesh, screen by pausing here, there's nothing here to click to get back out of it. You have to go back up along the top menu. And you can actually go around to anywhere at any time in there. So just because you're on a planet doesn't mean you can't go back and make a change, or if something's happening, you know, if a mission completes, you can go finish that again. Or not a mission, but a contract. Ooh. Just be aware that time does run. Okay, everybody back off. Back off, back off. There we go. Come on, shoot him. There we go, everybody dead. Okay, so we gotta destroy the antenna. So let's get everybody over here. Oh, she's out of energy. Okay, let's 5. There we go. Boom. The grenade uses up a lot of energy. Obviously these all have hotkeys, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is currently the guy who can refill energy. And you can see it does that too. Let's heal as well. The healing cooldown isn't that bad. Let's destroy that antenna and move in, collect our loots. And that antenna, and then this is probably going to spawn a boss, I would imagine. Eliminate the Marshal. Everybody go nuts on him. There we go. Took out the Marshal. That completes this planetary mission. There's another little crate there we can pick up, I think. Yeah, there we go. We got a bug or something out of that. One of the neat things is that usually there's other things to kind of see on a planet. Probably not this one. You could come over here and kill somebody. There's a hostile guy. That guy's hostile. Let's shoot him. Shoot him. There you go. And he drops something and you get a little bit of experience point. These guys are all non-hostile. But you can still kill them and get some experience points. There's no real reason, though. They don't usually drop anything great. But there are those pirate boxes around, you know, little cargo boxes you can run across and pick them up. Like I said, not probably on this planet, but on ones that are more like facilities, usually those are kind of spread around. And they get you some resources or sometimes some special items. So like we got this item, probably from a crate, which is health regen plus 3 health per second. So let's head back. Use this button, we'll head back to the home base. So everybody's home. Let's take a look at the loots we got. So we were in here, and then owns and craves are things they own. I'm not entirely sure what this is. I haven't gotten to a point where any of these are necessary yet, because I haven't leveled up far enough, but I'm going to assume at some point they actually want, you know, specific items and objects and things like that. Officer will complete production tax at this extra speed. This bonus is gained exclusively from level up. Okay, so I guess it's just kind of information. We can fire him. And then you can kind of determine whether or not you want them doing things like using machines or spending time building things. So this is our doctor. He doesn't have any combat weapons, and we didn't find any. So nothing in here is upgradable, really. And you can kind of see now she can get an upgrade. Or he can get an upgrade. They can get an upgrade. And nobody else can get an upgrade there. So it's one of these three. Who's got the worst? That guy's got 156 extra health, 137, and 157. So we'll give the strategist, since he's actually the combat guy, the 180 extra health boost. So we destroy their current, you lose whatever they have equipped, and use up the new little item that you found. So destroy current and implant selected. Now he's got 180 additional max health compared to the whatever he had before. But the other item that we got, everybody's got something better. So let's go back over here. Let's use a little magnifying glass and click on the recycler. It opens up the panel over here. It's got 4 inventory slots, so let's put the passive health one that we had in there. And passive health regen, that wasn't better for anybody, so we'll put that in there as well. And drag items from the station inventory into this inventory. Use the recycle button to destroy them. You may get back credits, resources, or new skill items depending on what you recycle. You use the unload button to automatically transfer them back to the station. So we're going to fill this up. We'll wait till we get 2 more things. Then we'll recycle it, unload it, and we get our new items. Probably new little things. Some of them might be better, some of them might be worse. It's kind of a crapshoot. But, yeah. So that is the Spatials. I wanted to kind of give you guys a taste of everything that's going on in here. Let's do one of these first, so, you know, before we really end. We did the planet. Let's do a contract. What do we want? Medical looting. Rewards. We can get a level 1 sniper ability. We can get extra health, extra regen. We would do better if picking doctors. Common looting. We get a servo Mark II and a servo. And level 1 mitigation. Routine looting. Possible shotgun, pistol, and a laser. We could use some weapons. We could use some weapons for some of our people. So let's see if we put our best officers on this. Oh, okay. We gotta kick them off the mission team, which is that was here, right? How do I remove them? Empty. Let's just kick everybody off the team. Oh. There we go. So if we go back over here, we can best officers, fills it up with 3 people. We have a 100% chance of success. What happens if we only send 1 guy or 3 guys? 99% chance. What if we just send 1? 50% chance. So let's send the diplomat, I guess. And just to get somebody else experience, how about the engineer? There we go. So start routine looting. It's going to take 3 minutes. So while they're doing that, let's go back over here and maybe start building the factory, because we're going to need... Well, there's 3 different kinds of factories that we got here so far. We've got the smelter, the workshop, and the kitchen. Kitchen's what we're going to unlock first. So let's get these guys maybe building something here. So we'll put another corridor there. And let's build a kitchen here. We don't need a big space. Maybe we'll make it 4x4. So that guy's gonna come start building there, and then we'll put just one of these in there. Basic kitchen cooks cheap food because we don't have enough to or we don't have access to better technology, and we can't actually cook now anyway because we don't have any recipes. And so after doing that mission, we ended up with 70 slime. It if we went back there, we would get 71 bugs now, and we can choose harder missions. So you get, you don't actually get better rewards in terms of the money or the items you get, or the resources you get, but you do get kind of better found items. If we went here, we would get 59 oils. What we would like is water, I think. Slime. And then that's the home thing. That's our place. Or no, that's the place we're going to have to go. There, we could get water from doing that one. Also unlock the next system. So once we get into it, kind of, we're going to have to find sources of the resources. Which way is this thing facing? Yeah, there we go. We'll have them build that. How is the mission doing? 1 minute left. And then, once we build a spaceport, we'll have visitors coming and we'll have to provide, you know, kind of touristy style services for them to take part of. You can build a duty-free shop. You can build, you know, like a mess hall, kitchen area, or like a restaurant-ish kind of area. Food hall, mess hall, cafeteria. Okay, we only got about a minute left on this, so once this completes, we'll take a look at what we get out of it, and kind of finish that up, and then we will go. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is getting this. So we're going to need seeds, and I didn't see anywhere in this system that really has a lot of seeds or fruits, so it might be in our interest to do that mission that's going to give us water, because we need water for pretty much all of the basic recipes. And then move on. Really, pizza requires bugs? Ew. So we'll need to do, maybe go to the next planet. Because I think we can also see... Okay, this one could give us metal. Tat. This can give us metal or water only. I guess it's kind of like an ice planet. This one can give us bugs and slimes. And this one can give us bugs and slimes. So yeah, we're going to have to go kind of to the next system over here. But routine looting has been completed. It was a success. Everybody got 333 experience points. And we came away with some better weapons. So does anybody... Nobody really gets an upgrade. Oh, I need to complete. There we go. So we received the things. Nobody actually got an upgrade for a weapon, but these guys need weapons, so let's just give them weapons. There, everybody's armed. And that is where we will end this episode. This is the Spatials. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it's a pretty neat little game, and I'm going to be playing some more of it. So I hope to see you next time. Take care.